Hello everyone and welcome to Ascot Park Bowling Club for the 2024 Men's Champion of Champion Final, brought to you by Bowls SA. My name is Brett Herbert and your commentators today will be previous Champion of Champion Andrew Smith and current South Australian Triples Champion Sam Denton. Welcome to you both.
Thanks, mate. It's good to be here. We are looking forward to a belter of a game right now. Jono Voigt, he's dominated the country singles or country carnival this week, winning the singles and pairs, and he's up against Garry Thompson. We'll talk a little bit about Garry later. He's had an interesting few years, but he's a former state player, and he's just made an amazing comeback against Wayne Rudiger to secure a spot in this final. You were watching that game, Sam?
Yes, he was 15-5 down and mowed Rudy all the way down to be 29-18 up, and 20-all last end with his second last bowl, come down and trailed the jacket touch for one, and Rudy couldn't quite get the shot back. So pretty fair comeback against someone of Wayne's calibre. Indeed,
and Jono had a good win against Will McFarlane. Will already having won a couple of state titles in this Champions Week, so a great win for him, 21-9, and you were watching that one and said he was all over it.
Yes, he mowed it on pretty well, gave a couple of shots away, but yeah, for the most of it he got the eye in and he had bowls all over the jack. So two players coming off two pretty good semi-final performances, so no doubt we should be in for a good game here.
And the boys are just finishing their back of their up and back, so we'll be into the action shortly. Garry just had a little runner with his last bowl. Might just been getting rid of a little aggression early.
Having a little early look. Free their shoulders for the first end.
So Jono with the mat. We'll see what length he's looking to play. Just a medium to start with. So plenty of experience on the green and plenty of talent. So not expecting any nerves early.
Pretty fair start there by Jono.
Yep, straight into his work. Fantastic, well, not a fantastic story, but an amazing story. Garry Thompson, he was in a horrific bike accident up in the Adelaide Hills, taking a corner, and didn't take the corner and slid straight into an oncoming vehicle. Spent 3 months in hospital, lots of operations, and was dicey at one point whether he'd still be here, but it's just amazing to see him back playing great bowls for his club at Modbury and reaching this final. A great story of resilience and endurance.
That's it, always bouncing back, and his form coming back has been brilliant. Again, win your club title. This is one of those events, you win your club event to then go on, be the best of the best in the state.
Probably not his best couple of bowls for the day, perhaps moving from the far side of this green to the live stream rink. It's had plenty of wear now, the live stream rink. It shouldn't be much difference between the two. Sam?
No, it's not too bad. This one's, once you get a hold of it, this rink's pretty nice. got the wind sort of coming across. This is the tighter hand, but it still does turn, so you still have to trust it. And once you get sort of past halfway, you got the wind in your face at the moment on the map, but the further you get down the green, the wind sort of dies out. Big bowl here, 3 down.
And both players have elected to play the narrow hand. I think Garry set that pretty fat. Once again, the demon monitor here makes it difficult for us to tell what's going on. Marker Rob going to have a look. Still having a look and giving us nothing.
Bit of movement now. No.
Oop.
1 to Jono. Still a good opportunity here though. Turn out of the bowl. Little toucher.
Beautiful, smooth, rhythmic action, Jono Voigt.
Close here. Can he get back to the jack? What a great shot that is. Toucher for 4. He settled in pretty well. That's a fair first end.
Yes, you're probably going to be pretty happy with that. And Garry's, well, pretty hard for him to score, but certainly landing the second wood and dropping will get him around about, but he'd be very happy with finding second wood out of this.
Opted for weight. Bit of damage control maybe.
Hoping for the kill. It's close.
That's a fair result.
Oh, it's a commentator killer, I know that.
Might have removed all 4 for shot. It's got that inside bowl and just cleared them all out.
So shot bowl an inch or so from the jack. No jack movement. 4 bowls shifting.
And he did get the shot. 1 to Garry Thompson to kick this off. What a shot that is. 4 down. Got all 4 bowls clean. Bit of a confidence booster.
And Jono thinking, probably couldn't play that much better.
Correct.
So first to score 21 in the final of the 2024 Champion and Champion singles. The last event of Champions Week. We expect this final to be one of the best.
The weather's held out for us here too this week. Pretty well sunshine every day. Bit of breeze, but all in all it's been a pretty decent week. Big week for the players and the club, but great opportunity to host such a prestigious event here at Ascot Park.
Excellent first bowl from Garry, so found his range with that one. Jono's reply fading, but just going under the shot. 1 down. Both players playing good weight.
Similar area again. Pretty well played. It's enough to count. Old Judd Percy, obviously not doing a whole lot of work. Tennis courts must be quiet today.
Yes, Judd viewing from Queensland. Brother of our local champ, Mitch.
There's the super skip, the backhand man. I just wanted a touch more. Got good weight. Keep coming back.
It's got to be close, but yeah, certainly. Garry holding. Jono well out. You can see from this great shot what line they're needing to take. So they're pretty well outside that first line. Little touch there. That's a made shot for Jono. So yeah, turning back nicely into the breeze. So Garry just wanting to know how much room he has to draw a shot. Good effort, but just going to slide past.
Great attempt.
So 4 good draw shots for Garry there. The way Jono has been playing, you'd think he'd be a good chance of drawing another. Just has to drop inside that back bolt.
It's in a good area, all down to weight.
Just overcooked it a little, but don't think that did any damage turning that in. So 1 to Jono, 1 all, both players on the board. Always a nice feeling to get that scoreboard ticking over early in the game.
Just getting caught a touch out there. Weight's really good again. See it come home that last little bit.
Yeah, quite easy, sort of pushing up into the southeasterly to get you get an extra gust at the wrong time, and it will leave you stranded occasionally. Good line here from Tomo, good start. Looks a better line from Jono, just over the weight. Won't let him get back to sit the bowl. Probably wasn't really looking to play that weight, but found the line anyway. Part of Garry's comeback into the game has been a big adjustment in the way he delivers the bowl. It's a fantastic effort on his part to get over his injuries, build a different technique and get to the standard he's currently playing at.
Needs the weight here. Just a little bit in the tank.
Well, good though. Gives him a better bowl on the head, or a close bowl on the head, and with 2 bowls and the jack, an opportunity perhaps with his next one to attack. We'll see what Garry does here. Ideally, he'd like to be turning over one of his counters to change the way the head looks.
Pretty close again.
Changes the angle on that split, but shot bowl probably marginally in front of Jack. I probably expect Jono to play a little bit of aggression, Sam.
Yes. Nothing to lose here, just hunting a touch. He does have that second bowl that just slipped past, about 6 feet through, so maybe it isn't the weight he feels he requires. Just having a little look.
Not going to give for him at the moment. No turn. Held up in the breeze. Slid past. So an opportunity for a multiple here.
All down to weight. Down inside that.
Sits.
4 really good shots there by Garry. Should be a full count, I think.
Jono perhaps looking at the 4th. Handing over the mat and conceding 4 to Garry Thompson. Takes him to 5-1. Early days, we saw in the ladies final some multiples. The conditions with the breeze, easy to play a poor end and lose a multiple. It wasn't necessarily a poor end from Jono, but it was an exceptional end from Garry. So they are killers in a singles game. 21 up, there's not many if you're losing multiples. A little medium length to the tee here for Garry.
Pretty handy start again there by Garry. Just slipping past. First bowl pressure, especially in singles, well in any game really, is huge. Especially singles though. You get on it first, put your opposition under the pump from the get-go.
Good response in the game there. Very deliberate technique, Garry, and seems to have found the weight pretty quick, Sam.
Yeah, he sure has. He sure has. Just pinched his line a touch there. Not a mile away though. For the other Percy, French Percy, obviously not doing too much work either over at the old shop fitting.
Great shot there from Jono. Michael Daly. Sounds like he's a left-handed fan.
Fair attempt here.
What a good shot that was. It hit that right in the belly onto the jack. May have shifted it back to his last bowl, but 3 seconds. Jono changing hands.
Tracking pretty well. Just needs to slide under that one. Made it pretty well, even if you got a clear road.
A very good effort. Another bowl on the head. I think that bowl's third wood.
Thanks, Garry, to come and have a look at it.
Yep. So Jono holding one. Rob's given us the mail that Garry has second wood with his front bowl. Jono third wood with the bowl that just arrived. Garry will just be looking to arrive just on or under his second wood. He's very close. Not going to get the right angle.
Another fair attempt. These players have found it pretty quickly here. Another good head of bowls.
I think that change will mean that Jono won't be able to play the forehand again. Any touch on his shot bowl gives the shot away. He's probably going to just look to draw past Garry's short white to sit and drop on the outside bowl. He's away on the backhand. Just looking a little underlined for what he was after. Beautifully weighted bowl, but one to Jono. 2 plays 5.
On a pretty similar length. Back into the wind here.
Well, they're both playing good weight, so yeah, both backing themselves with that length.
To beat the opposition to it.
Good start, just a couple of feet left to run. Garry on his backhand. Tell everybody how good they're playing weight and what happens.
Commentator's curse. Give them a rap, they'll let you down every time. Good line again, just that fraction of weight.
Well, it was probably a well-weighted bowl, but sliding under and just turning Jono over. Jono nearly returning the favour. So probably their worst end. All bowls short of the head. Garry still persisting on the narrower side. Looking to sit and run through Jono's counters, or sit and run through his own. That worked.
That confident way, just worked up through the front. The shot of it. Pretty nice look there for Jono, though, by the looks of it, down on the forehand. Something similar, maybe. Sit the bowl, trail the jack.
Well, 2 seconds and backward. Solid weight. In the area.
Close.
Has got the jack. That's a great shot.
By that nice weight, just to let it bend under, get a bit more turn, you get the bowl clean. Ate the kitty in the teeth in the pit for 2.
So, challenge for Garry. Needs to just pass Jono's second wood. Stay on board for shot. Very good attempt, but just pulling up shy of the 2 counters. Rob not wanting to preempt the decision, but looks like he's got the paddles ready for a 2 count.
2 to Jono, takes it a 4-5. Pretty tight tussle here. Both players getting plenty in the area.
Seen a couple of good conversions with weight. Garry on the very first end to remove 4 close counters, and then Jono running the jack in the ditch on that occasion for a score of 2. Jono leaving his first bowl a little short and wide, opening up the opportunity for Garry. He's stepped up. A good first bowl. Correction well made, just a little over as far as line's concerned.
Weight's good. It's a better area here by Garry.
Yeah, great correction.
Well played. Fair attempt here by Jono as well. Looking to reply.
It's a great reply if he just slides past. That's a brilliant bowl. Only 2 or 3 inches to draw a shot. Makes his previous bowl look a lot better because he is sitting just short of the jack. Contact on his shot bowl will send it in that general direction, so a good setup for Jono now. Garry probably just looking to contact the inside of his second wood. Left it a little short, so nothing behind the head for Garry.
What's he doing? Is he just slipping past? So there's a bit of a gap between the bowl and the jack, so Garry could pop him out. Changing over to the forehand. Probably looking to just halve the wing one, or slips past, gets to a good house.
So, decision for Garry. The wrong contact. 2 to 3 down. Does he stay on the forehand, Sam, or does he look to perhaps get a little bit of turn on the short bowls onto his second wood on the backhand?
He probably can get back to it on his backhand as he's staying on the forehand. Playing weight.
Playing big weight. So, contact on his front wood, but not the right contact. So another shot to Jono Voigt takes the score to 5 apiece. Five all, and too hard to pick a winner at this point.
Pretty neck and neck so far.
A lovely bowl here from Jono to start with. Conditions seem to have calmed a little, Sam. The wind seems to have dropped a tad. Should allow the players to play Not saying they haven't been playing beautifully, but even better.
So just free it up a touch. Take that bit of wind demon out of your head. So pass to a good house.
Good again from Jono. Probably would have liked to just pass the jack with that one.
Tracking well here from Garry.
No contact on the jack, but he will slide just through, but great attempt. Switches Jono to the backhand, looking to draw to that last bowl. Certainly probably looking to get past, which he won't.
It's the first look on that end. Everyone else is... The two have been playing the clubhouse side.
Yes, the first bowl on that hand, pushing straight into the breeze, the southeaster here at Ascot. Leaves Garry with bowls to sit, backwood. I doubt he'll be short. And he was jack high.
Nearly half a bowl.
Well. Back to the drawing board for this commentator.
Still another one in the area. He's still got that confident draw on for his last if Jono doesn't change it here. Forces Jono back to the forehand. No, he's going to stick with the backhand. If he punches it out there, he probably can still draw it around the last bowl. Slip into the... Split the two.
Well, he certainly has to reach. Like any movement on the jack for Garry is a potential 4-shot count. That's a very well played bowl. Not sure if it's counting, but it's certainly taken much of the danger away.
That's it. Changes it up as well. Turns the shot bowl over. Slides past to a good house. Garry's looking to arrive up there with the jack on the move, but just pinched it tight. Taking one out, having a look for two. He's gone the whole way around the world. Two is the signal. Two to Jono. Makes it 7-5. Won the last 4 ends in a row now. Just shortened it up a touch. Line's pretty decent here by Jono. Handy. Weight's good. Weight's decent by Garry, but he just pinched it as well. Jono looking to correct here. If you get a little touch it, be happy days. Pretty fair attempt here. Get onto the jack. Good shot by Jono. Had those two balls there. Confident draw, a little touch on the jack. Garry looking to do the same thing. Holds up to it. Well played. Great shot there by Garry. Little confident draw. Gets the touch. Probably 2 and a look down, maybe even 3 down. It's a big bowl, big turnaround again by Garry. Jono having a look. Just slipped under. The shot was on though. Got the bowl clean. He's 4. How's his weight? Played it pretty well. Just got the back half of the bowl. Probably fell out. Jono's just run off for a toilet break, so wait for him to come back to declare the head.
Hang on, and Garry's taken off after him.
Little quarter time break.
So we'll just have a little bit of light banter here. Not much to discuss. Still a beautiful day in Adelaide. Sun is shining. Jono's come returning to the green out of one door and Garry's disappearing out into the other.
Got a Brent Marshall's comment. I think the obvious question is that Judd Percy's a lot more sensible than Mitch. Mitch, you sometimes guess what he's doing. Sometimes he decides to play the smart one. Sometimes he decides to play the fun one. But equally good in their own way.
So, plenty of people watching on the live stream. It's been a good quality game thus far. Bit of a pause. Garry returning now.
Give Gives both players just that little time to reset. They've both started pretty well. Come back out and get back on with the job.
So we went. I'm thinking it's only one, but we'll
wait for the declaration.
So riveting coverage at the moment for everybody.
Plenty happening. One it is to Garry. Makes it a 7-6.
So 8 ends played. Early days, Gary's scored 3 of those, but with a multiple of 4, keeps him close, very close.
Going back to that length that they played last way back here, that when neither of them could quite nail it.
Probably the first time they've made the tee going this way, Sam. Isn't
Yeah, that's probably true, yeah. Just short of it last time. Just pulling up again there.
Just a little trap pushing into the breeze.
Gave himself a chance. They always say it's easier to work back than work forward. Gets his first bowl in the game.
Garry hasn't corrected at all with his second bowl. Opens the door for Jono. Both boys struggling. Probably the loosest first 4 bowls we've seen.
He's on a good line. Needs a clear run and his weight's pretty good.
Wasn't going to be far away, but it probably made a better bowl than it was going to be. But yet, as you said, the weight was good.
Fair way away. He could be holding 3.
Yeah, it's difficult. Not the back bowl not in camera, so difficult to tell whether it's a 1 count or a 3 count at the moment. Garry changing his hands. First run for Garry out on the forehand or the wider hand heading back in this direction. Looks to have played it well enough, certainly to count.
Big ball by Jono here. It's one of those loose 4s. Slide in, get second wood, draw the shot. Happy days.
played a better shot.
Really good shot here. Brilliant.
We'll wait to see whether he's drawn shot, but it is a very good bowl. Garry handing the mat over. You get 4 bowls an end, Sam. Sometimes you only need one.
That's it. One that matters. That's all it takes. They've both had that end now. They've both been 4 down. Both got the shot from it. Game changes. As you said earlier, you drop those numbers, makes it hard work, especially when you're playing to a set score. With ends, you get time to work them back, but when you're playing at 21, it could be over in a glimpse.
Jack to the tee. Sun's starting to get a little bit lower, so shadows starting to sneak across. Pretty good first bowl. This is probably the longest end we've seen. Just hanging on 1 inch short of the ditch. Garry's first bowl.
So just pinch it. He doesn't like it. Just that line weight was good.
Yeah, they've both been playing good line. We've seldom seen the line missed by that distance. But you always know as soon as you let it go. A little short and under the line as well, so first one to nail at this end, I think.
Better area.
2 bowls each to come. This is looking over, but the jack on the move and not running a great deal through, so 1 shot to Jono.
One and a measure's the call.
Garry staying on the forehand, needs to avoid Jono's bowl coming in. He's well around that at the moment.
Mate's good.
Looks to have played very good weight. Jono having a good look. Camera angle once again a little deceiving.
Something similar. Speed that wing bowl. Close for shot. Another little touch it on that. Out in a good area. Is he there?
He is there. That is a
Well played.
very good bowl. So Rob indicating that that is 1 shot. So
Probably tempting. Does have that first one on the lip of the ditch. Maybe going back just to have a think about it and have a look whether it's worth playing that bit of weight, try and throw the kitty in the pond. Obviously gets his own though. It's 2 and a measure. Risk reward situation.
Yeah, just one of those tricky heads to play to. Looks like he's decided to play fairly positively.
Close.
Killed the end.
Good shot there by Tomo.
So no score. Jono remains leading 8-6.
Interesting to see what they do with the mat here. They both sort of struggled if they've lengthened it out. Do they stick to it and try and nail it, or go back a bit shorter?
Jono's, yeah, the mat's still only 2 or probably 3 metres in front of the ditch, but he's certainly thrown a shorter end here, just past the logo. So change, quick adjustment required.
Pretty well back to what we started with.
Just feel our commentary tent starting to wobble a bit again.
Pushes away. Good weight there.
Both players a little bit high on line. The breeze certainly feels like it's picked back up again, so that may have changed the line for him a little. Okay. Jono's played great weight with his first bowl, just needs an adjustment here. And he has made that. This is a very good shot. 2 good bowls. And Garry not correcting on his first one.
Jono just dropping his weight here a touch. Playing it to hurry. Probably close to counting. Touch of an overcorrection there. Opportunity for Jono again here. Add to the count. Not sure if it's 2 or 3. Nearly sneaking in and beating that, but just got on the outside. Just pinch it a touch again. Weight would have been good enough. Looks like 3, and it is 3. 3 to Jono. Takes it to 11-6.
So the first real break in the game, been very tight until now, and following up when you score a 3, there's nothing better to do than to draw a front toucher. So
That first ball pressure again.
yep, Garry now being asked the question. Probably the last thing you really need to do when your opponent has one on the front of the jack is to leave it short. Jono consolidating the position with another very good bowl here.
Good attempt there from Garry.
It's a very good effort. Jono wanting to know where the bowl is in relation to the jack, obviously needing to decide what shot he will play. Doesn't really want to disturb his own 2 counters, but having said that, the target is reasonably wide. We know that Garry is not afraid of attacking.
So what's he doing here? Just trying to backhand, get a turn out of him, or swap to the forehand? Slide past.
If he could, I don't know, he's playing forehand.
A slide pass. Don't know if he can get back to the jack. It is the wide hand, a little touch up.
May not feel he needs to, might just being putting a bit of security in, as it would appear. Does need to stop. It has hung on by the barest of margins there and is in the perfect line if Garry contacts the shot bowl. Still playing very controlled shot, just arriving. He has slid past on the high side. Doesn't need this to go in the ditch. It has. Doesn't leave him with much in the way of options with his last bowl, Sam.
No, it does not. If I stayed up, would have given him a chance with his last play a bit more. Jono here, probably just looking. Get on the forehand, probably just load that up, make him either go bigger and try and kill it, or
I think he decided to try and count on the backhand.
just needs to hang around.
So he's just sliding by underneath. Oh, I don't think that counts. That makes the decision even harder for Garry. If he contacts the shot bowl with the wrong outcome, he can contact the shot bowl and follow through, but I can't see him playing weight without at least dropping a 2. We'll see. I didn't think he could score on the very first end when he drove all 4 counters out.
That's it. Proved how pivotal that third one was. He just needed to keep it on the green.
He is going, hoping to get some sort of outcome. Misses high.
Should be 2 to Jono. It is.
So Jono sneaks out to a 13-6 lead. 6 shots in the last 3 ends. Won 7 of the last 8 ends. Good start again, starting to play very consistent.
They're just finding it a bit better on these shorter ends. It's not short, but probably just over middle.
Well, we know Garry was in a similar position in his semi-final, so we know he won't be giving up, but he wouldn't want Jono to get too much further ahead. It will become a bit of a crisis for him. He's scored only 3 ends of the 11 ends we've played.
Good shot here. Well played, Garry.
Very good second wood from Jono. 2 seconds. Garry will need to back up his last bowl.
Similar area. All down to his weight. Can he get there? Another great shot there by Tomo. Well played. Makes it 2.
Short of the head. I don't think Jono can play enough weight on the forehand with his own bowl in front to do enough damage to shift both those bowls. I think he'll be looking to get a little bit of movement on the jack on the back end, just under Tomo's shorter bowl.
Just sort of confident weight arriving. He's in the mix.
Reaching a touch there, he's close. Got a little bit lucky with that. I'm not sure. Rob's having a very close look.
Signals a measure.
Tomo looked a little despondent wandering down. We'll see what he plays. Once again, contact on Jono's bowl doesn't do him any favours.
Just probably trying to one roll his bowl. Stand it up. Play 2 good shots in a row. Same bowl.
Probably playing more weight than I thought. Looking for some action on the outside of his own. Jono confident he's made shot. Gary's confident he made shot, so a little bit of luck going Jono's way there. A little touch off the outside bowl, made shot. Garry had a very solid 2. (14-6).
Another score to Jono. It's his chance to break the rut. Just hanging out a touch. Left room for Garry here.
Sliding by. Don't expect either of those bowls to figure by the time we're through this end. Jono looking to correct on his, mainly his line. His weight was only just past. Certainly a better trajectory this time. Yeah, good shot. Garry looks to have corrected nicely as well.
Shot there. Beautiful weight.
Another good bowl from Tomo. Another second wood.
Yeah, in a good area. Played this very well. Great shot there by Garry. Made it count for 2. Nice little confident draw here for Jono. Sneak around, trail the jack around the corner.
Probably good weight, just a little high with it, so great opportunity for Garry to find his way back into the game.
These are the freebies that you're going to make count. The last ball at the end. Opponent has no reply. Already got 2. Make it count for 3. And a good area again.
Just using the outside bowl of Jono's and making that count of 3.
Well played there. Soon back on the scoreboard. See what he does with this length. That's down in a similar spot.
So neither player varying length very much.
Pretty handy start here by Garry again. Decent speed.
And a good looking response from Jono. What a lovely draw shot.
It's a great reply. Pretty close again.
Playing good weight again now, Garry. It's just deserted him for a short time.
Jono now switching onto the backhand. Pretty good change.
Arriving on his own, arriving on the second wood. That's very good. Don't think Garry will mess with this. I think we'll see aggression straight away. Looks a little high, but still chances out there. And kills the end. So players agreeing to play from the end that they were just playing two. Play from the end they were just playing two.
Good conversion there by Garry. 2 down. Gets the kill. Still keeps the mat.
Great start again. Garry just starting to play a very good first bowl. It's a very big key of good singles play. Getting your first bowl close relieves pressure on yourself, places pressure on your opponent to make sure they respond.
He's just picked it up the last 3 ends. There's another chance here again. Down a good line again. Really well played there by Garry. 2 great starters.
So early signs of a comeback as he did in the semi-final. Can Jono respond? Looks to have played a very good bowl. Just dropping short. 4 good bowls, 2 to Garry.
Good little opportunity. Tuck that jack away. To his other 2 be very handy. Just lacking that touch of speed, but enough to count for 3.
Certainly in the area. Good effort here from Jono. Will he get the right contact? Oh, difficult to tell from our angle, but certainly cut the score.
Probably just got it a touch fatter than what he would have liked. Just nestled up in front of that jack-eye one. But again, Garry, big opportunity. Touch that jack away, a little confident draw. Not sure if he sent it. Had a really good opportunity there.
Just wondering whether Jono might consider attacking. He doesn't have any bowls passed, but contact on his front bowl with weight Yep, looking forehand. That plant of his own 2 bowls on the outside would do some damage.
Could get both bowls yet. Oh, just got his own. It's a fair attempt. In the zone.
Not sure whether that's... No, he's conceded 2 shots. So, game back on. Strung 2 ends in a row has Garry, so 5 shots from 6-14 down. Now only 3 behind.
So we're going for another toilet break. Oh, maybe drink break. Water.
Jono. Just headed off from a little water. It takes a while over there. It's not the speediest pourer of water, our fountain here. But I'm sure we'll be back in time to play his first bowl.
Down the hatch.
Carl Sharple, famous South Australian lawn bowler, now living in Weipa, is watching. G'day, Carl. Good to hear from you.
Good start again here by Garry. Really nice shot. He's really found it these last few ends.
What a good response this is from Jono. Great bowl.
Well played there by Tomo. Another great response.
Game's up a gear. Thanks, Millsy. Yes, been a lot of work from the Ascot volunteers here, greenkeepers. Long days, plenty of food around. Just can't do it without lots of hard workers.
Tomo swapping hands here. Just needed to sneak past that.
Jono quickly onto the mat. Sliding under the line again.
Another handy home. Wait's nice there to get over his own bowl, onto the shot bowl, or a bit of movement of the jack. Chance for Tomo, tuck it around the corner. hopper. And a good line again.
Coming home now, outside of his own bowl gets a good result. Not quite outside enough, so Jono will be looking for movement on his own second wood. One roll onto the jack for 2. Still needs to hold. Still just playing under the line with that little bit of weight.
Played really good way for it again. Just didn't correct. He won to Garry. Takes it to 14-12. Won the last 3 ends. Just gone a touch longer again. That little tail breeze. Thanks for that, Shadow. It was a good night, good day with the boys. Just pulling up that touch. Garry turned his back on that one pretty quick. So what we seen earlier in this game, when they just went that bit longer, they both just lost their weight. They were honing in on that sort of middle length. Every time they just stretch it out. Jono slipping past there. Pretty well played there by Garry. Really nice shot. Makes it 2. Jono's out in a good area. Down a weight. Can you get down? Oh, he's got 2 waiting. Just needs to hurry past the front, and he has. Well played, that'll count for 3. Three down, draw second wood, can afford that little bit of confidence, just set a bowl, trail the jack to his own. Really good area again by Jono. Just like the weight. It's going to be 3 to Garry Thompson there. And that puts him in the lead. 15-14. Really changed momentum these last few ends. Scored 9 shots in the last 4. He was 2 down on that end as well, and he killed it. Time for Jono to wrestle back momentum. Good starter again by Garry. His first bowl these last few ends. Really been putting Jono under the pump. Sets himself up. Fair reply here. Hold to the jack. Nice shot there by Jono. Big reply. Really cracking game here. 14-15. Tomo tracking pretty well as well. Asked for it to get down, and he has. What a great shot. 3 absolutely cracking bowls here to kick off this end. Tomo's just gone down to have a look at things. He was just having a look, see how far he trailed it back. He's starting on his back end. His other bowls was about a good yard short, so plenty of room to draw around him. He has. Really nice weight. Jono got here. Close to landing the bowl. Just tickled under. Forces him to change hands.
Just underweight, he had the line, certainly sending it out on that hand.
Room for Jono. Beautiful weight last bowl, just correct that line. Chuck it out and we'll come home. Out there enough. He hadn't sent it. Gonna be another one to Garry. Takes it to 16-14.
5 ends on the trot, very reminiscent to his semi-final. Garry. Only difference this time is he's caught up a little bit earlier in the game.
That's
Sam.
it, correct.
Hit the front at 2019 in the semi-final. He's hit the front a little earlier here, so. But we are getting close to the real business end of this match.
Stick him that longer end. He got the 3 on it last time. And they still haven't quite really nailed the longer end. He got 3, had 2 good shots. Third counted.
Sun just dropping down into a quite an annoying position for the commentators.
He's beaming right in this tent. Just that weight again.
So getting to that stage of the day now, Sam, you played at this time of day a couple of times this week.
Yes.
Things start to change?
Yeah, they do a touch. It just starts dropping a touch, but as I'm sure it's been said on here a few times, good shot there by Jono. Green just changes a touch, drops a touch of speed, but that turn's still there. So it's sort of a, at this time of night, or evening, it's kind of an end by end. So that sun keeps edging down, get a bit more shade on the green. Just have to keep adjusting. Not sure what happened there.
Must have been something wrong with that one.
False start.
False start, changed bowls. Must not have felt comfortable in the hand.
No. See if this one does the job. Giving it a fair crack.
Pretty sure he picked up the right one.
There's a method to the madness.
Everything to gain by just reaching up to his own bowl, or Garry's last bowl here, Jono. He looks to have played a lovely shot. Well done.
Very nice. Tempted to play weight. Just draw again. Just draw again. And block the weight for the kitty.
Once again, nothing to lose for Jono. It can actually be quite positive to sit Garry's bowl. Sits that, makes a count of 3 with Garry 1 left in the hand.
Played it pretty well, hasn't he? Just got to get to it. Well, a pretty good shot nonetheless.
Certainly asking the question of Garry to get himself another one on the head in a hurry.
Just under the line, but it all depends on if he's added the weight.
Turned a little early, and what a great opportunity this is. A shot that can turn the game, this one.
That's it, just play it with confidence. Pick your weight, nail it. Big opportunity. These are the moments you have to take when they arise. Land the bowl for 4.
It's away. It is positively played, looking a bit high. Had the weight that he wanted. Hang on. Some debate around the second.
Quick tape job.
Did have an indication of 1, but probably looking quite confident.
Looks like 2, is it?
And remains confident after measuring. Two it is. The game ties up 16 apiece.
Halts the momentum that Thompson had. He was about to roll the kitty, and he stopped in his backswing to move the mat up a bit more.
So he's sitting right on the Bowls SA logo now.
Shortening it back up. Probably not really short, but back to what he was playing when he had control of the mat earlier.
Good shot, Garry Thompson. It's Jono leaving his first bowl a little short. Open the door for Garry. Slight correction, but still not reaching. Jono up into the slight breeze, which feels like it's not quite as strong as it was earlier in the game.
Chance to apply the pressure. Doesn't have the weight. Line was good.
No, Sean. So the Jono score clicked over to 15 while they were measuring, and then when he won that measure, clicked on again to 16. So 16 all is correct. Three short bowls. I was going to say, got around that for a count of 2, but then it's fallen out, so not convinced now.
Yeah, the old back flop didn't help there.
Jono, last bowl. Looking to come under his short bowl and sit Garry's shot bowl. Just going to slide on the outside of it.
What a mighty effort that was. Great attempt, just trying to sit the bowl. Gives Garry the chance though. Definitely holding one. It's one of those ones again, you got the last bowl, holding on the end. Bit of a freebie, make it count. Especially at the crunch time here, 16 apiece.
Well, certainly no danger at all for him at draw weight. Just to clear his own front bowl. Didn't do so. Probably just underweight.
One to Garry. Takes the lead back.
Still can't pick a winner, Sam.
No.
Thought Jono was going well at 14-6, but another great fight back from Garry. 17-16, so basically starting the game again now.
That's it. It's going to come down to one moment in these next few ends. Someone's going to get an opportunity. And it's going to be the one who takes it first to reap the rewards. Jono had the chance last end. 2 ends ago, sorry.
Reasonable start from Garry. I certainly do agree with Anthony Weir. The green is just starting to slow a little. Jono's first time he's led on that hand in the match, and he's drawn one inch short on line. I doubt he'll be changing anything here, Jono. bit disappointed with that, having played a good first bowl. Could have backed that up and really put the pressure on. Forced a change of hand with Garry though.
Probably would have had a nice little look at that if that bowl, last ball didn't get there, to come down confident through his own and sit the bowl, but...
So a tactical short bowl, Sam.
Yeah, tactical maybe. Works out, sometimes it works.
Don't think that one's worked out.
Big opportunity for Jono. Must make these count. Got room.
Well, he can count anywhere. Well, it doesn't need to be close, just needs to beat any of the white, or the 3 white bowls, which he's done.
Oh, another back four, but
Fell the wrong way again. Rob being asked the question. 1 and a measure is the call. Thought Garry might come and have a look. It's sort of a need to know, although with 3 bowls short, not many options other than to just try and get a nice tight second wood.
that's it.
Slid past as the wind gusts up again.
Weight was probably good enough on his last bowl. Just needed the clear run. Definitely room from what we've seen from this game so far.
Pretty well played here.
Very nice shot by Jono.
So 2 and the measure to come. I think Jono is confident of 3. Tapers out.
Just rolling his bowl in, trying to get it. 2 it is. 18-17.
So both players. Garry scores a maximum. He's home. Jono a 3. He's home.
Can end at any moment.
So it becomes that situation where a little bit of more due care about how many you're losing on the end happens. Second wood imperative. You don't want to allow your opponent to go out at this point.
Pretty good start here by Jono. Really nice.
Loose opening bowl from Garry. Jono played a solid first bowl. We're looking to back that up and has. Very good. Just those little difficult short bowls now for Garry to negotiate.
So it makes you decide your pick it and draw it around, or you play the similar weight underneath, trail the jack back. Draw weight. Handy though, second wood.
You know, good second.
Just pulled it under. It's past that white. It's not all bad.
Nope.
Not if he turns it in. Good opportunity for Garry. Confident weight. Sit the bowl. Trail the jack back. Just having a little look.
Just not quite turning for him. Punches Jono's short bowl through. Paul Davies watching the coverage from Las Vegas. Hope you're winning. Jono changing to the backhand. Has a jack high-ish bowl of
Not happy with it.
Garry's, but yeah, no, fallen. Now that would be the slowest hand on the rink. Backhand straight into the teeth of the southeasterly, so. But yeah, disappointing shot for him.
Garry got here. Does he have 2 seconds?
A little difficult because Jono's bowl's a little bit on the wing, so hard to pick with the angle. We might be able to tell with the weight he plays. Playing
Similar weight.
strong weight. Well, I can tell you now he's got 3 seconds.
Yeah, he's got 3 seconds now. Poop had a nice way. Get through that front white. Just pinched it tight.
So Jono holds on to 19-17. Shadows start to creep across the rink. Serviceable bowl from Jono. Jack high. Good shot. Good opening bowl. Both players' first bowls well weighted. Jono, same weight. Correction of line. Gets the job done. Correction of line happened. Our mate David Baker. No, it's not. It's quite pleasant. Out of the breeze, which we are in the commentary position. I think the spectators might be feeling it a little in the cool southeasterly that's blowing and with the sun going down, but no, not the coolest day we've had. So Jono overcorrecting. Gary's third bowl in this end.
Played it pretty well. No count. Make it 2. Something for Jono to sit though. And threw about 6 foot on his last. Probably no real danger in keeping that, you know, play yard, set the bowl, trail the jack. Trails the jack to his back one, he holds game.
He's not going to die wondering, pushing solidly on the backhand.
Watching with intent.
Got the jack. Will it stay in play? Yes, it has. So jack in the ditch to count.
It's a good shot there by Jono.
Jack in the ditch and holding game.
Had the opportunity and he took it. Even if he got one of the bowls out, he was all good, but he got the perfect result, getting that jack back.
So the people watching, plenty of room to draw a shot. Plenty of room to draw a shot normally, but when you game down in a championship final,
Drawing to the ditch as well. It's one of those easy, hard ones. Give yourself a chance out there.
just has to basically just pick a spot. So
Beats the tee, he gets second wood anyway as
yeah,
well.
online on the tee is certainly second wood, just past the tee is shot.
Big bowl.
It's away.
Not sure if he's there.
Load the tee, is he in play?
Just.
Nice try, Gary. Gary called out to Jono, is that one? Jono said yes, and he said, to me.
So he takes it to 2017. Did enough to get second wood. Jono, one away from the championship. It's been a great game. Don't be surprised if Garry hits back though. Sometimes that one shot is the hard one to get.
20 hasn't won a game yet, Sam.
Yes, that is true. That is very true. Gives himself a chance. Great shot, Tomo. Really nicely played.
Good reply, Jono. That's a very good second wood. Probably needs to change that picture a little bit, mate. Turn his own shot bowl, or Jono's out, or trail the jack 2 or 3 inches, or a foot. It's another good option, sliding past. Jono immediately on the back end, looking to sit the shot bowl. Trail the jack to his own, or is he just flat draw weight?
Giving it a chance. Great shot by Jono. Just sat jack eye though.
So, holding game. Sitting out there, Garry, nothing to lose by reaching up on the backhand, on his backhand.
Likes it. Great shot, and the jack. What a shot that is by Tomo. Question is now, is it 2 or 3? If it's 3,
Would be nice to know.
it's game on. It's
2 shots. Rob's indicated 2. Great shot under pressure. Jono. We'll just try and draw the shot. Front toucher.
Yeah, on a good line.
Come on, he likes it.
Great
He
shot,
likes
Jono.
it. It doesn't get much better than this end.
What a shot that is.
Both players playing spectacular shots on this end.
Puts the ball back in Tomo's court. Jono lies down in front of the head. Still a nice little shot on for Tomo though. A little toucher for 3.
Just needs even a little split jack sideways might make a 4, but I'm sure anything but 1 down will do him.
Playing weight. Similar weight to his last.
Plenty of weight. Watching.
Close. Oh,
Got
what
it.
a shot, Garry Thompson. What an end that is.
Probably the best end of bowls today.
That is
Sam.
absolutely ripping end of bowls, that. It's really summed the game up, hasn't it? You know, both players had momentum, had their chances, and that end, when it's all on the line, they come up. That's 2 to Tomo. Takes it to 2019. Now, got to reset. Back on the draw.
Yes, he was very pumped when he played that one. Needs to get the heart rate back down and steady. One thing about Tomo though, he's pretty steady.
That's it. Couple of deep breaths. Reset. First bowl. Put Jono back under the pump. I think it's fair to say whoever wins this game, they're going to be a worthy winner, because it's been an absolute rip snorter. Reasonable attempt. Great starter, Tomo.
Good reply from Jono. Not converting, but that's the place to be.
Found a good area again.
Well, it's changed. 2 shots. Does it change Jono's hand? Yes, it does. He swings straight to the forehand. Just overcooked it a little. Breeze behind him out there.
Similar territory. Got the legs. And shot again by Tomo.
Jono backing himself to draw the shot. Forehand. Needs to hold.
Good shot.
Good shot, but I don't think it's... Don't know.
I think he's beat the back ones at least.
He has beaten the back ones, but it's leaving Garry with a decision. I doubt he'll play forehand again. But even if he plays backhand and touches that bowl, he could give the shot away, assuming he's still got it.
Having a good look at it.
One thing for sure, Sam, neither you or I really know. Rob's having a look. I reckon we'll get the measure call from Rob at this point.
Pick something with confidence, and it's, yep. It's the measure call. Sitting on the fence. So got a nice draw shot on though. Tuck it back around, hold it around the corner.
So,
in a really good area. Has he got enough?
will he
Down
stop?
to it. Oh, it's a good attempt.
So slid past. Looks like it's... Wow. If Garry's holding and Jono fails, it's 20 all. With a definite outcome, so...
Same thing. Forehand draw.
If he's playing the bowl, then I think he must think he's down. Or just...
Close measure,
Or
yeah.
just can't pick it. He'll play a good shot and be unlucky. Slide the jack down the line, a foot and be 2 down and game down.
Wide draw.
So flat weight.
And a fair crack.
Oh, he's just right out of legs.
Jono straight away.
Yeah.
One to me. Well, tape job for goes to Jono Voigt. He is the champion. If it goes to Garry Thompson, we're all square.
Right. The chocks come out. The electronic measure comes out. It's a little bit too high tech for me, Sam. I have enough trouble with Facebook.
Well, it's something good to watch for everyone watching on the stream. Measuring with the laser. Measures the distance.
No,
Could be getting a bit of effect from the sun, maybe.
which button do we press? Is that what the... No, probably not.
It would be if we were operating it. Well, the tension's high at least.
Battery's flat. No, we've got the reading on Jono's bowl. Now we're moving around to Garry's.
There you go. 1 to Garry. This is fitting for this game. 20 apiece. Unbelievable.
Well, the umpires have done the right thing. Giving it to Garry to give us a 20 all.
Giving us an extra end.
And in Rob's defence, it was a measure.
It was a measure. Fair enough, sitting on the fence. Here we go. This is what we play the game for. Studham says Potter.
So does Corey Hicks. I think they've thrown it a bit longer than that tactic.
After the end, we played back this way just before. Be fitting to end this game with a couple of more hand grenades. What do we got?
I always thought that was a little short when it left his hand. It's sort of ranks completely in shadow now, or all but.
Good area.
Looks a lovely weight. What a great opening bowl at 20 all.
Great shot, Jono. That's right, Goody. 14-6 down. It's been a great comeback. As we said earlier, for those who missed it, he did the exact same thing in the semi-final against Wayne Rudiger. 5-15 down to come back and got that 21-20. Can he do it again?
He's getting a contact on the shot bowl. Well, it has helped. There's a bigger gap now between shot bowl and the jack. So more of a chance of clipping that bowl out if he needs to attack.
Got to hurry here, Jono.
Well, yeah, it's not probably where he wanted it, but it's a very handy spot. Garry coming down to have a look. It's Certainly taken the run to clip the shot bowl out clean. He would need to get some work on the short bowl, or maybe the option will be to swing to turn his own bowl through on the forehand. We'll see. He's come down most of the way to have a look. Staying backhand. Back him short himself to draw a back toucher, Sam.
Love the confidence, but he's just not there. Can Jono make him pay?
Jono can just, if he draws a toucher and moves the jack off that line at all, it becomes very, very difficult for Garry's last bowl.
Fair attempt. Jono Voigt. What a great shot.
So, forehand with plenty.
He's chasing it.
He's chasing.
Needs a clear run. Oh.
No clear run. So Jono Voigt in a fantastic contest. You don't get better games than that in state finals or anywhere for that matter. So great effort from Garry Thompson. Jono Voigt, obviously the same. Our champion for 2024 in the Champion of Champions singles, and the boy from Anguston. Not sure whether it's probably not shearing season at the moment, so we might be able to have a couple of beverages tonight.
It's definitely one worthy to celebrate. Absolutely brilliant game of lawn bowls that.
Well, hang on, we're still talking tactics. But that will end our telecast. Folks, it's been a fantastic week here at the Ascot Park Bowling Club. We've seen fantastic bowls all the way through. None better than that match. Thank you for joining us.